split. Annabelle, how do y'all meet every year with your reunion committee, or y'all going to do this every year, or how do you hope to do that?
We have the reunion every 2 years, and we meet occasionally about every quarter during the pace of the 2 years.
That's great. Do all of y'all live in Magee?
Yeah.
Well, in Simpson County? I thought you did because I know.
I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Do you?
Yes, ma'am.
But I know you. I know you, and I didn't know you
I've
lived
been
with.
down here too many times.
I know. I was gonna say I didn't realize that's where you were. How long you been up there?
Actually, since '61. Since '61.
You have been coming back a lot.
Since '61, I've been out of North Carolina about 10 years. I retired out of the military, so I've been out of there maybe 10 years since '61, different assignments. And I'm down here about every 3 months.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I knew that I had seen you, so that's why I'm so shocked that you would say you lived in North Carolina. I don't imagine any of y'all would think you did either. I would think you did. Miss Hayes, tell us a little bit about what the activities that y'all had at this past reunion.
Well, past reunion, we had a meet and greet on Friday night. We had a community parade on Saturday morning. We had a banquet on Saturday night and a picnic on Sunday afternoon.
Y'all did it. How many people came? About, approximately.
Approximately 100 to 135, I believe.
That is wonderful. How many classes did you have represented? Do you have any idea? Did y'all have almost every class represented? How far back?
49 from
48 with the farthest back.
Who was that? Isn't that who I have a picture
Yeah,
of?
Magee.
Magdalene, right. Magdalene. She was that's interesting.
Up until what, 68, 69. From 48, class 48 and up to 69.
Isn't that something?
Good many classes in here.
That is.
70 was in there.
Was 70 there too?
I think I saw Loretta someplace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
70.
It's class
Well,
of
it's
70.
like you said, some of them wanted to come because what year do you officially recognize as integration?
1970.
Well, see, the thing is, when I was in school, when I was a junior, we integrated with 3 students. One in the 10th grade, one in the 11th grade, and one in the 12th grade. And William Curtis Rankin, whom I had known all my life through the store, was the one who was in my class. And
Larry Sims.
yep, he was the one behind, I think, the 10th, in the 10th behind me. He was one behind me, but I knew that after that year that they did not come back. You know, I think it was that 1 year maybe, because actual full integration did not come until, you're saying the 70s, right?
1970.
In the 70s. Well, I knew they had discussed this earlier on one interview we had done, and I couldn't remember exactly what the official date was, but I did know that William Curtis went to school with me, and that he was such a fine person, and I enjoyed him. Is there anything else y'all would like to share with us about your schools, your time at your school, or the people?
Well, one thing I thought about, you asked about how did the school get started, how did it come about. I think to get how it got the name Magee Consolidated High School was because of the consolidation of the schools that were in various communities.
Right.
And there were schools out in mostly around where the churches were, and where we went to school. And then, as in the 50s, they started consolidating the schools in here to Magee. Those of us in this part of the county.
Did they bus in then?
Yes.
And up until then, we walked to school.
I just wondered how those poor people got to school. That's why you should live in town like I do, or wake up to the school like some of these did.
And we walked to school in rain, shine, or whatever, and then once they consolidated school, and they gradually did the consolidation. There were some communities were consolidated before the others were, and as they did, and that's how Magee got the name of Magee Consolidated. I believe it at the beginning. At first, it was Magee Colored School, and then Consolidated High School, and so that's how that came about.
Well, I thank y'all so much. We're going to do another interview in just a minute. We have to keep them short. We found that people don't listen to them if they're very long. So we're just going to cut this one short and go ahead and tell you how much I appreciate you coming and taking time to come, because I know how hard it is to get everybody together and get anywhere. And I hope you'll have a good day, and we appreciate you watching MageeNews.com. And if you have any questions, you can always send them to Sue at MageeNews.com, and I'll be glad to get them to one of these members, and we'll get the information for you.